find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in double capacity, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
So, Black Mall had set word of... trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
The wench very active and industrious. You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, for I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows... There's no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my...
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
More young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
I already have.
Thine observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
So, Black Mall hath set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, You may satisfy that
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Oh, lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. Poor Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. But I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked year than any 5 of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, was the breed of the game defends. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the get the women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. Was to her I was obliged to provide education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall hath sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
Oh, lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. Poor Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. But I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked year than any 5 of the gang. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our reasoning arts. Her very eyes can choose when most she's gone. She treats us of our money with our hearts. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our reasoning arts. Her very eyes can choose when most she's gone. She treats us of our money with our hearts. We're out for pride, from taking every fraud to private cause. The love I know, how I find, and here it must be beaten till our hearts. For her I wound my life, we're out for pride, and practice every fraud to private cause. The seeds of love like law are one fine time. They must be paid into our hearts.
ropes causing severe change. What do you pay? What do they pay? What do you pay? What do they pay? What do you pay? What do they pay?
Know what I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without scruple. But I'll away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes. 5 of them true gold, 6 dozen of handkerchiefs, 4 silver hilted swords, 1 dozen of shirts, 3 tie periwigs, and a piece of broadcloth. Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours, I don't know a prettier fellow, for no man alive hath a more engaging presence of mind upon the road. Wat Dreary, alias Brown Will, an irregular dog, who has an underhanded way of disposing of his goods. I'll try him only for a session or 2 longer upon his good behaviour. Harry Paddington, you lost rascal, without the least genius. That fellow who to live these 6 months will never come to the gallows for any credit. Slippery Sam, he goes off next session, for the villain hath the impudence to have views of following his trade as a tailor, which he calls an honest employment.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. but then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Come, please!
Seize him! But I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons? Was killed in the upper balcony.
Oh my!
Nothing. We must keep looking.
I beg your pardon. Did you notice it? No pushing, please! Patience, please!
Let us through. Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Who did it?
That's an offerer.
I can't get out of here.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. Order. We must have order.
It happened right.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends. There is no danger. Move. Move. Imbecile.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Share might do me good.
On the bowl and the old man is a growling. All on the bowl and the bowl and all.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course.
Anointing with the oil of gladness already. I want my money. Finish the honey-dunny! Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge!
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be.
Do you yield? Never! How do you like these odds?
yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them,
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Allowing this to be done. He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't...
Won't be serving for another.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
So what do you want to know?
Have you...
Make like you're working.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. As we're stuck with tinned fish and nuggets.
Someone needs to have words with him.
Mills tried. Captain turned him away.
Then he must try again, with more force if need be. cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. But strange, there's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense. Ah.
Make ready for our arrival!
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee! Sir, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.